His next question, is it wrong to still whoop your kid in 2020? It disciplined me when I was a child. My kid threatened to call DCFS, and it just made me want to whoop him again. Well, there's no year that says sparing the rod has expired. You know, and it's not, and whoopings is not punishment, it's correction. And that doesn't mean that a spanking is always the right answer. So it's not automatic if a kid does something, then automatically bring the belt out. No, it doesn't mean that all the time, you know, because there can be other ways to do it. But sometimes it may require that, especially if you have multiple kids.
Yeah.
See, because some kids you may can talk to them. And then others won't move until they have felt something.
Yeah. And the thing about this.
Now I feel some people like, I don't agree with that. Well, until you get multiple kids with multiple personalities,
Yeah.
that's just a reality.
And then each kid is looking at when the other kid mess up, what you gonna do?
That's true.
And then they look at that, they said, well, you didn't do nothing to Jimmy. When Jimmy stayed out all night,
right.
And now I stayed out all night, you're going to come against
Exactly.
me. So in other words, they compare how you discipline your kid. And I think when I had kids, and I don't know what year it was, but they introduced my kid to 911. And they told my kids, this is the boy, I'm sitting right there in the room, and they told my kids, said, well, you can call on your parent 911. They had the kid repeat 911. And I just looked at them like, I wish you would call 911 on me. Because you know what? I look at it like, they would throw you away just like I'm about to throw you away. You think that somebody wants you, you know, and I would threaten my kids. I'm like, you better not, I just, it's like a dare, like a something, just a dare. I couldn't help myself. I just go bazooka. I'm like, you, and I'm not saying that for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like, how dare you threaten me? But I'm giving you food, and I'm giving you a place to stay.
Yeah.
And I'm dealing with your attitude.
Yeah.
Because you have attitude at teenage years, attitudes. And you know, and if you don't catch it, it'd be 12 years old attitude.
Well, see, you're saying the key thing. You have to start out a certain way. And like I said, I'm not saying that spanking, whooping is automatically the answer. I'm not saying that. But there are times that may be needed. You know, I got spanked and whooped not that many times because I saw some of my brothers get done. I'm like, I ain't going to all that. But sometimes it is necessary. Yeah. And the thing about it is, now we're not talking about abuse. You know, don't misunderstand that, because sometimes people have been abusive and caused issues, and we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. You know, but sometimes, like I say, I'm not saying every time, you know, but sometimes it may take that. Now, the thing, too, is that there has to be high respect built in from the get-go. See, and what happens sometimes, you have parents trying to be friends with their kids. We will never be peers.
Never.
That's a biblical violation.
Never.
And you got parents who do that. Well, I want to be my child. I want to be this or that, this, that. We're not peers.
Or you have parents that want their kids to give their opinion. You ain't got no opinion.
Yeah, on certain things you don't.
No.
Now let me explain that. Now, because it's the same as if dinner we're eating hamburgers and hot dogs. And you 2, 3 years old, 4, 5 years old, 6, whatever. I don't want that. Where did that come from? See, that's what I say. If stuff starts out from the beginning, because now unless
I get it, Pastor.
now unless this happened and I didn't know it, I don't think any of our 4 children did that.
Oh, they did that.
Oh, did they? Or I obviously wasn't home.
But it doesn't matter, because I handle it. In other words, I think one of my kids thought his favorite color was orange, because I wore him with orange Timberland orange jacket,
Yeah.
orange stuff. And then he might say, I don't want orange. Well, orange was on sale. And it don't make a difference.
Yeah.
You wanted orange.
Yeah.
Orange was on sale. And that's what you got. And so it seems like everybody say, why you keep walking in here with orange? And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to wear.
Yeah, yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. See, this sounds so foreign in 2020 now for some reason, and the thing about it, and don't, you know, kids can feel whatever at that time, but when they grow up, they respect you, and to this day, our children still respect you.
You think so?
No, I know so.
Yeah, they
To this day,
But you know
all
what now?
4 of them,
Yeah,
including the 2 boys.
Right, but
They still, to this day, from the oldest, who's, how old is the oldest? 38, 37?
I don't know.
37, to the youngest, who's 31, to this day, I can give them a look. And that look will never, ever go away.
But the thing about this, when we have 4 kids, we get 2 of them can count on their hands how many times they got whooped.
That's true.
2 of them. Oh, 2 of them.
Yeah.
But other 2,
Yeah.
they can just this numbers like I can't count. But 2 of them.
But see, but
can
it,
count
but
on
it,
their
but it
hands.
counts the point. Everybody is different.
Yeah, everybody's different.
You know, one of them, I won't say who, I just don't recall. I'm sure maybe whooped them once. I don't recall that at all.
They might only got one.
Well, maybe
whooping.
and that was it.
I
But
think
then-
they saw the rest of them.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay. So we're not talking about punishment or nothing
Right.
like that, but your child should not. See, that's where the respect come in. That where it be like, if you touch me, I'm gonna call. No, don't do that. I think some of these 2020 people ain't liking that when I feel it in the
Well,
invisible
you know,
audience.
to each his own.
Yeah, to
Everybody
each his
has
own.
their own challenge.
Yeah.
We are, you ask us to we give you
But
our
the
opinion.
thing is, like I said, we're not saying that you do that it takes that all the time. But now, there has to, you've got to create from day one a level of respect and honor. We are not peers. And I see that all the time, parents trying to be buddies with their children.
I know somebody right now, and I know them personally, where she is the same age as me. She got a boyfriend that's the same age as her son. And her son rose up against her boyfriend, and she put her son in jail for rising up against her boyfriend. Now, he the same age as me. Now, we peers. And you going to put me in jail for rising up against my man.
Yeah.